beloved friends. Today I am going to tell a story entitled A Wolf and Seven Lambs. Once there lived a goat along with her 7 kids near the forest. She loved her kids very much. One day, while the goat was going to collect food for her kids, she said to them, "Kids, I am going to forest to bring food, and listen, do not open the door for anyone except me." The wolf was already waiting for the goats to leave. He was very fond of the lamb's meat. He went to the hut of the goats and knocked on the door. "Hello, kids. Here is your mother. Open the door. I have brought good food for you." The kids were intelligent. They recalled the voice of the wolf and said, "Oh, weak wolf, don't try to cheat us. Go away." Then the wolf practiced speaking like the goats and came again. This time he spoke in a loud voice. "Hello, kids. Here is your mother. Open the door. I have brought some food for you." The kids peeped through the magazine glass of the door. Seeing the feet of the wolf, they said, "No, we will not open the door. We have recognized you. Your feet are different from our mother's. The color of her feet is white." The wolf went to a shop and asked for the grocer to cover with the feet with white. He came back to the hut and knocked on the door. "Hello, dear children. I have come. Open the door quickly." The kids peeped through the magazine glass of the door. Seeing the feet of the white, they opened the door. They were scared because they saw the wolf and shouted, "Help! Help!" But it's too late because the cunning wolf has entered and ate up all of them. The moral value of the story is we should be careful of the strangers. Thank you.
A very good day to the honorable judges, teachers, and my fellow friends. The title of my story is The Black Donkey and the White Donkey. A farmer had 2 donkeys. One of the donkeys was white in color. The white donkey thought that he was handsome. He disliked doing heavy work. The other donkey as black in color. The black donkey was always made to do the heavy work. The white donkey was asked to carry a small gunny sack, and the black donkey was asked to carry a big gunny sack by his master. The small gunny sack was light and was filled with ringgit notes. The white donkey was proud because he was asked to carry light and valuable things. The big gunny sack was heavy. It was filled with sand. The black donkey was sad because he was asked to carry heavy and invaluable things. The 2 donkeys walked across the forest. 2 robbers were hiding behind a big tree. They wanted to rob the money in the small gunny sack carried by the white donkey. The robber attacked the white donkey because they wanted to take the money in the small gunny sack. The white donkey tried to run away, but they hurt him. The black donkey will remain unhurt because the robber did not want the same gunny sack. The black donkey was happy even though he was asked to carry heavy things. Thank you.
A very good day to the honorable judges, teachers, and all my fellow friends. The title of my story is The 4 The land had no river, no lakes, and no ponds. The only water on the land was the falling rain. There was a great blue ocean lay around the land. In the ocean there lived 4 happy dragons. There were the long dragon, the yellow dragon, the black dragon, and the blue dragon. One day there was a little girl, Ling, playing between the rocks by the ocean. Suddenly, Ling saw something jumping in the ocean. "Look! There are 4 dragons swimming in the ocean!" she shouted to her mother. Ling's mother came to look, but the dragon had gone. The next day, it was another hot day. The 4 dragons flew up into the sky. They looked down over the land. The earth was dry. The crops were dead. The people of the land had nothing to eat and drink. The dragons saw Ling crying. "I am hungry and thirsty. It has not rained for many days. We need rain," said her mother. The 4 dragons wanted to help them. The 4 dragons flew to Emperor's place and asked for help. However, the Emperor refused to help them. The 4 dragons were sad. They really wanted to help the people. They scooped up the water in their mouth. They took the water into the sky and sprayed the water out over the earth. Soon it's raining. "Mother, look!" shouted Ling. She pointed into the sky. "Dragons are making it rain!" Ling's mother came out to look, but the dragons were behind the clouds. She did not see the dragons. At that moment, everyone in the village were happy to see the rain. The crops grew green and tall. Soon, the people had food to eat, and they have water forever. That's the end of my story. Thank you.
A very good day to the honorable judges, teachers, and my fellow friends. The title of my story is The Tiger Who Broke His Promise. Once upon a time, there was a tiger who lived in a cave. One day, he was looking for food and saw a herd of deer resting under a tree. He crept slowly behind them. Suddenly, one of the deer flowers saw him. She screamed, "Run! Run! There's a tiger here!" All the deer were shocked and ran for their life. Flower was too slow and was captured by the tiger. She struggled and struggled, but the tiger was too strong for her. The tiger said, "Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. I only want to be friends with you. Will you be my friend? I'm so lonely. I don't have any friends," sobbed the tiger. Flower was so touched by the tiger's sob story that she promised to help him. The next day, Flower called all the animals in the jungle, including the bear, monkey, rabbit, and squirrel. "Come, let's visit the tiger in the cave." The tiger was overjoyed, so he promised that he would not hurt little animals anymore. Ever since that day, all the animals in the jungle were no longer afraid of the tiger. The tiger and the animals was very happy and played together. Soon, it was the raining season. It rained heavily every day. The tiger cave became badly flooded. The tiger could not go out to hunt for food. The tiger became weak
and hungry. I wonder how the tiger is doing, thought Flower. So she went to visit him. When the starving tiger saw Flower, he leaped out of the cave and grabbed her by the neck and ate her out. The tiger broke his promise. All the animals in the jungle were very angry and did not trust the tiger again. The moral of the story is, we must always keep our promise in order to gain the respect for others. Thank you.
A very good day to the honorable judges, teachers, and my fellow friends. The title of my story is Kami and His Honey Pot. One day, Kami the bear went for a walk. As he was walking, he passed by an unusually big tree. The tree was so tall that it almost reached the sky. Upon coming nearer to the tree, he noticed that was a pot of honey sitting on one of its trunk. He decided to take the honey pot home. Kami was happily walking home with honey pot when he realized that the ant would probably need the honey more than him. So he decided to give the honey to the ants. As the ants were not at home, Kami left the honey pot near their door. When the ants reached home, they were surprised to find a pot of honey in front of their door. Who would have given us such a big pot of honey? They asked one another. Since we already had our food, we should let someone else have this, said the ants. So they took the honey pot to the god. However, the god was up at work, so they left the honey pot there. When the god came back, he was surprised to find a pot of honey in his farm. Since the god did not like honey, so he decided to give the pot of honey to the bear. It's already evening, so he left the honey pot on the doorstep of the bear's home. When Kami opened his door the next morning, he was surprised. Oh, talk about giving and then receiving something in return, said Kami to himself, smiling. My dear friends, we must always remember, when we share or give away something that we like, we will be assured that we will receive something else in return. Thank you.
A very good day to the honorable judges, teachers, and all my fellow friends. The title of my story is The Magic Window. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who became very ill. He had to spend all day in bed, unable to move. He suffered greatly and spent his days feeling sad and blue. There wasn't much he could do except look out the window. Time passed, and his feelings of despair just grew, until one day he found a strange shape in the window. It was a penguin eating a sausage sandwich. The penguin squeezed in through the open window, said, "Good afternoon," to the boy, turned around, and left again. Of course, the boy was very surprised. He was still trying to work out what had happened, when outside his window, he saw a monkey in a nappy, busy blowing up a balloon. After a while, as more and more crazy-looking characters appeared out his window, he burst out laughing and found it hard to stop. The boy didn't tell anyone about this, because who would have believed him? Even so, those strange characters ended up putting joy back in his heart. His health had improved so much that he was able to go back to school again. There he got to talk to his friends and tell them all the strange things he had seen. While talking to his best friend, he saw something sticking out of his friend's school bag. The boy asked his friend what it was, and he was so incensed that finally his friend had to show him what was in the bag. There inside were all the fancy dress suits that his best friend had been using to try to cheer the little boy up. The little boy felt touched and did his best to make sure that no one feels sad and alone. Thank you.